Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be showing you how I'm able to revive my 2-year-old synthetic braiding hair. You don't have to buy any new bundles. You can turn it from this into this, something nice and smooth and reusable. So if you want to know how I did that, just keep on watching. So this is typically how my braids come out of my head. There's usually just one strand looped over the other, and that's how I keep my hair. So what I do is I just gather all of the knots, the loops, and kind of line them up in my hand and make sure that I hold them really securely. I just grab any paddle brush that I have and I make sure to loop the hair around my finger and then place it in my hand and grasp it really tight. And this is super important because here we're going to brush the hair. So here you can see me brushing the knots out of the hair, and it's super important to hold on to those knots really tightly, otherwise the hair will slip through and sometimes it can fall out. And if there are any bigger knots, you can always just take them out with your hands.
I think about you all the time. Call me back.
And then using an elastic band, I'm going to secure the hair. And what I do is I loop the band around and kind of tie it onto itself, twist it, and then pull one end of the hair through in order to secure it. And then I actually use a drumstick or any straight type of object that I can slip the hair off of and secure it with my feet on any surface, usually the floor, but for the video purposes I'm using the wall. And then I just start to twist the hair into itself. Once the hair is all twisted, I secure the end with a rubber band, and then I'm able to slide the hair off of the stick, and that is one bundle that's ready for washing. So I'm just going to show you again one more time the steps that I take in order to get this done. So again, I'm just gathering the hair, focusing on lining the knots, the loops up in line on my hand. Then from there, I wrap it tightly, well, not too tight, but tightly enough around my fingers so that way none of the hair gets pulled while I'm brushing. And then I just brush the hair with my paddle brush, slowly working my way to the top.
I missed you. Call me back.
Here with the elastic band, I'm going to show you really slowly how I make this knot. So what I do is I stretch the elastic band over, gather both sides with my thumbs, and then you can see me here lift one side up and pull another side of the band underneath the other one. And then I just lift the one that I pulled and then grab the one that was on top and pull it again. And then from there, I twist the band and then pull one end of the hair through. I hope that made sense. From here, I'm just going to hold the hair to surface with the drumstick that I have and using my feet to hold it down, and I'm just twisting the hair upon itself and then securing the end with a rubber band. And that's another bundle that's ready for washing. So I just continue this process on the rest of the hair that I've had stashed away. And once it's done, it looks like this. So here are all my bundles prepped and ready for washing. So for the washing process, I filled up a bucket with some hot water and added some apple cider vinegar to the mix and stirred it around and made sure that I really coated the hair inside the bucket and really let it marinate overnight. What this does is it helps remove any type of bacteria and makes it really acidic for anything that's potentially growing, so it won't irritate your scalp. And my water was too hot, so my rubber bands actually ended up breaking around the top. It wasn't too bad because as long as the hair is secured, then you should be fine with the washing. And so here I'm just adding shampoo, focusing it at the roots of the hair. That's where the majority of the buildup is when I take out my braids, so I really focus it up towards the top there. Yeah, it gets pretty dirty. The next clip that I have will actually show you how dirty the water gets. So I recommend that if you have braiding hair that's been sitting around for a long period of time, that you actually shampoo it twice. And that's the water. Not too good. Yeah, so here you can just see me rinsing the hair. After this step, I made sure to shampoo it again. Again, you want to really make sure that the hair that you're using, if you're reusing it, is super clean. You don't want to irritate your scalp with anything that might have been left on there. So it's super important to make sure that you do a really thorough job with the cleaning process. And then again, if that's not what you fancy, then you can always just buy some more hair. But for me, I'd rather do this. And here you can just see me using a drumstick to hold it up in the bucket to let the water drip down, so that way it has more room to dry. So here I'm just continuing to shampoo each bundle twice, really making sure that I scrub every single portion of the hair, especially focusing on the roots.
I miss you. I'm a little tipsy. I think about you all the time. Call me back.
So these are all of my bundles once they're washed, and I've left them to dry for some time. And here, any excess water that I'm taking off, I'm just putting all of the bundles basically in a towel and then wrapping them up just to leave the ends to really let the towel soak up all the water from the bundles and leave them to dry. Here are all of my bundles once they're dry. And here you can just see me removing the elastic band on the bottom and just unraveling the hair, just to show you what it looks like once it's washed and how the hair managed to stay in unison and isn't tangled or anything. is what the hair looks like once I've taken out all of the elastic bands and unraveled all of the twists. It's so much nicer to feel and smells better, and it's reusable. So we turned this disgusting ugly mess into this. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys. Okay, so I left the hair in the bucket overnight, right? And I noticed that there was a hole in the side of my bucket, so I thought I was smart by taping it, but all the water managed to come out.